Did you really think I was done? Did you really think the show was over, folks? The show is never over. The show must go on, folks. The show is not over. The show must go on. That's just the bottom line. That's just the way it is. The show must go on. There's a morning shift, a late morning shift, a noon, a brunch shift, a mid-afternoon shift, a late afternoon shift, an early evening shift, a late evening shift, and then there's a graveyard shift. And I am your savior. I am the boneyard of the graveyard. The man with the huge wingspan, the BERGS. Everyone goes live, folks, 24 hours a day on the Boyd. The only time the Bergie boy can get a little action, can get a little airtime, is going on the graveyard shift, folks. The BERGS is on the graveyard shift right now. The Bergie boy is coming at you live. What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So the bottom line is this. The Bergie boy, the only time I can get some headway, folks, because I'm a night owl. Don't worry about it. I'll give you the New Jersey special. You want the New Jersey special? You want the New Jersey special? You want the New Jersey special? Huh? That means you're getting three lefts and a right. 1, 2, 3, woo! 1, 2, 3, woo! Oh, I am sorry. Sorry? I'm sorry. I'm starting to sound like that guy up there in Canada. I meant I am sorry. My bad. You wanted the New Jersey special with a side of hash browns. My bad. So you get the 1, 2, 3, boo, boom. 1, 2, 3, boo, boom. Oh, Blue Topaz, you're getting a timeout. Woo! You getting a timeout. I hate all these Aussies. I hate Australia. You know what? I don't hate Australia. I hate Australia and New Zealand. It's not that I hate Australia and New Zealand. I hate the people on the Boyd who live in Australia and New Zealand. That's who I hate. Because Australia and New Zealand, right here, brother. This is the real flag. The only flag. Okay? This is the real country. The only country in the world. Not your stupid little countries. Not like New Zealand, the stupid little country of New Zealand, and the stupid little country of Australia. This is the only country in the world. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bottom line is this: Australia's flag is nothing but, who's this? Who's this? I don't deal with those people. Australia's flag is nothing but a bastardized version of England, of the UK's flag. A Union Jack. Jack? Bottom line, Australia's flag is nothing but a Union Jack. Because Australia is England's little bitch. You're not your own country. You're not a sovereign nation like the United States. This is the greatest country in the world. Okay? You don't even have your own flag, Australia. You have a Union Jack with a bunch of little things sprinkled on there, with a bunch of sprinkles. This is a real flag. We are a sovereign nation. England tried to come over and take us over back in 1776, back during the Revolutionary War, when we didn't want to pay our taxes back to England. And we gave them the royal boot. We gave them those redcoats the royal boot back to England. And the United States was born. A sovereign nation, unlike New Zealand, unlike Tasmania, unlike Canada, unlike Australia. All you people are in bed together. All you countries are incestual. This is the only country in the world, folks. America. And YouTube, Google is an American company. You are on my turf right now. You come onto my show, you're on my turf. This is the only country in the world. And English is the only language in the world. Now, I am not from Earth. I am from the planet Bergatron. I speak fluent Burgunese. But the bottom line is this: the only country in the world is America. This is the only country where people come every year. People die. Millions of people die to get here. That's right. That's right. As Lion Crying Dying Dave would say, that's right. That's right. Thousands of people die every year trying to get to our country because they want to come into America. The land of opportunity, Jack. The place where you can go from the bottom to the top. And you ain't going to be in here. You're fucking done. You're done, Holly Undead. Boom! Bam! You're out of here. Holly Undead is Holly dead right now. You did a hangout the other day dedicated to me about the burps, which is me, and you made $500 from Norman. You're not going to make any money off my back. You're done. You're done. You're done. Biker Aussie. Bam! Just like that. Boom. Who's next? Who's next, folks? Because this is the only country in the world. I know right now the only audience I have are a bunch of Kiwis and Aussies. That's why I came on here right now. That's why I came on right now. That's right. That's right. That's right. I'm tired of see. Was New Zealand occupied by the British? Yep. New Zealand, another country which is occupied by the British. Another little bastardized country, if you want to call it that, of Great Britain. Okay. So why don't all you people just pack up? I mean, you say AC/DC is an Australian band? No, it's not. They are all from the UK. Bottom line, look into it. Look into it. Where was Angus Young born?
Angus Young was born in Cranhill.
Boom. Cranhill, Glasgow, the United Kingdom. Where was Bon Scott from?
Bon Scott was born in Forfar, United Kingdom.
Oh, shit. Bon Scott, the lead singer of AC/DC, who everyone thought was from Australia. He's from Forfar, I don't know what the fuck, FORFAR, United Kingdom. Scott was born in Forfar, Scotland, and spent his early years there. He moved to Australia in 1952 when he was 6 years old. So that means he's not from Australia, folks. He's from whatever, the UK. He's from the UK, folks. He's not from Australia. Everyone says all these people are from Australia. Nobody's from Australia. Nobody. Practically nobody. You know? Who else? Who else, folks? Let's see. Holly Undead. Oh my God. Holly Undead, you are. I took you off of being blocked, but you are in a timeout. Okay, how about the Bee Gees? How about the Bee Gees? Because we're talking about Australia, right? The great country of Australia, which is a fucking island. Okay. Where is Barry Gibb from?
Barry Gibb was born in Douglas, Isle of Man.
Oh! Barry Gibb was born in the Isle of Man, which is in the UK, and was raised in the UK and moved to, Australia when he was like, all right. Let me ask this goddamn thing. What year did Barry Gibb move to Australia?
1958. Here's a summary from biography.com. The trio started performing together as children. Their professional career took off after the family moved to Australia in late 1958.
Okay. So their career took off after they moved to Australia in 1958, late 1958. But Barry Gibb was born in England on the Isle of Man in 1946. You see, he's 73 years old. So he was 12 years old when they moved to Australia. You don't have any homegrown talent. You don't have any homegrown talent. Who do you have? What do you got? Who do you got? In Excess? Okay. Maybe In Excess was from there. Who else? It's already been proven. AC/DC is from the UK. The Bee Gees are from the UK. Who else? Who else, folks? Okay, maybe you got what? Midnight Oil. They had one song. How do we sleep while our beds are burning? Okay, I'll give you that. Olivia Newton-John. Let's see where Olivia Newton-John was actually born. She might have actually been from Australia. She might have actually been from Australia. Neb, I remember you. Where was Olivia Newton-John born?
Olivia Newton-John was born in Cambridge, United Kingdom.
Oh! Woo! Woo! God damn, Australia, you are one pathetic country. You say you have all these great artists. Hold on a second. This is really exciting. This is groundbreaking. Where was Olivia Newton-John born?
She was born in Cambridge, United Kingdom.
Oh, shit! God damn! Drool Cup G? Olivia Newton-John! Actress, singer Olivia Newton-John was born on September 26, 1948. She's 71 years old in Cambridge, England. She lived there until she was 5 years old, and her family relocated to Australia when her father was offered a job as the dean of a college in Melbourne. But the bottom line is this: she's not from Australia. That's the bottom line. They all emigrated to Australia. No one is from there. That is the most bastardized country of all time, folks. It's made up of a bunch of basically, it's like Oliver Twist, a bunch of orphans, a bunch of redheaded stepchilds, a bunch of foster kids. Everyone emigrated there. Who the hell's from there? Yeah, maybe Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. Okay, what about the band In Excess? Michael Hutchence. Let's see where Michael Hutchence was from. Let's see where Michael Hutchence was from. Where was Michael Hutchence born?
Michael Hutchence was born in Crow's Nest.
Oh, we have one band. Crow's Nest, Australia. We have one band here. In Excess. They're actually from Australia. Okay. But we've proven that AC/DC is not from Australia. Okay. The Bee Gees are not from Australia. Olivia Newton-John is not from Australia. Yeah, I know she's battling breast cancer. How is Olivia Newton-John's health? She's been battling breast cancer since like 1992. Wait. How long has Olivia Newton-John had breast cancer?
Here's a summary from CNN.com. The beloved star was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992 and again in 2013, but chose to keep that battle private. Cancer has returned. Newton-John said she's been using cannabis oil to help manage her pain.
So Olivia Newton-John was first diagnosed with breast cancer in 1992, folks. We're talking 28 years ago. And then again in 2013. Now that cancer has returned, Newton-John said she's been using cannabis oil, basically weed, to help her manage her pain. So she's had breast cancer for almost 30 years. All right, so what other bands? Okay, are there any bands from New Zealand? Let's take a look at the New Zealand. Who are famous people from New Zealand?
Celebrities frequently mentioned on the web include Russell Crowe, Rachel Hunter, Brendan Cole, and others.
So Russell Crowe is from New Zealand. I didn't know that. Russell Crowe is from New Zealand. Russell Crowe? I don't believe it. Hold on a second. I don't believe it. Russell Crowe is from New Zealand? Really? How odd. Hold on a second. Let's take a look at the New Zealand. Show me the New Zealand flag.
According to Wikipedia, the flag of New Zealand, also known as the New Zealand ensign, is based on the British maritime blue ensign, a blue field with the Union Jack in the canton.
Union Jack! Union Jack, Jack!
4 white bordered red stars, representing the Southern Cross constellation.
It's like the same exact flag as Australia. You guys are basically the flag of New Zealand, also known as the New Zealand ensign, is based on the British maritime blue ensign, a blue field with the Union Jack. What a joke, man. Really? Wow. That's not a flag. This is a flag. We're a sovereign nation. This is America. This is America. We don't have a Union Jack on our flag. At least Canada has a, which I hate, has a maple leaf. Okay, let's take a look at the Australian flag. Show me the Australian flag.
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The flag of Australia is based on the British maritime blue ensign, a blue field with the Union Jack in the canton or upper hoist quarter, augmented or defaced with a large white 7-pointed star in a representation of the Southern Cross constellation.
Oh my God. What a joke. The flag of Australia is based on the British maritime blue ensign, a blue field with the Union Jack. It's basically the same country as New Zealand. What a joke. They have the entire Union Jack. Look at that Union Jack. Look at that goddamn flag, the Union Jack. That's fucking England right there, man. That fucking whole thing. That's why fucking people like Slimy G. That's why everyone on here is so slimy. From the UK or from Australia and from New Zealand. That's why all these people are just slimy fucking bastards on here, man. They don't have a country. They have a bastardized flag. They both have a Union Jack. Basically, New Zealand and Australia are the same countries. You're both little outposts of England. You're still in 2019 going into 2020. You're England's little bitch. You're England's little bitch. That's the bottom line. Until you get a real flag like America, the red, white, and blue, the 50 stars, right? Designated in the 50 states in the United States, the lower 48, and then Alaska and Hawaii, which, in my opinion, I don't think Hawaii should be a state. And I don't think Alaska should be a state. I think Alaska should be part of Canada. And Hawaii should be its own country. We took over Hawaii basically because it's a strategical launching point for the Pacific. Okay? Australia is not a country. No, it's not. I know, it's a continent. You're out of here. You're out of here. She's out of here. Australia is a continent. No shit, you fucking asshole. Shut up, Lori Green. Lori Green, you're just a little troll. You're a 5'1" little troll. You're out of here. Okay? I know everything about everything, Lori Green, and you're out of here. Okay? I am making a point. Never liked Lori Green, and you're out of here. Goodbye. You know what? I will say this, Jinx, about your country, which I don't like. We all know I don't like Canada. But at least you have your own flag. At least you have your own flag. Even though you guys are a part of the UK. And if you're born in Canada, you guys have a passport for life. You guys can hop around. You can go to the UK. You can go to Australia. You can go to New Zealand. All you guys are intertwined. You guys are all incestual. But at least Canada, I will say this about Canada. At least you have your own flag, the maple leaf, which is a nice flag. It's nothing like our flag. Our flag is the greatest flag in the world. Okay? The red, white, and blue. I mean, the stars and stripes. And I mean, it's just the greatest flag of all time. But I will say this about Canada, and I am not a fan of Canada. I am not a fan of Canada at all. I used to go to Canada a lot back in the 90s because I only lived 2 hours from Canada. After 9/11, you got to have a passport to go up there. I don't go up there at all. I'm not a fan of Canada. Okay? I think things are just too overpriced there. And also, I have my own reasons. Other than the Boit. Okay, I'm 46 years old. I've only been on this part of the Boit for 2 years. Okay, so don't base my judgment on stuff that you only know from me for 2 years. Okay, I have my own reasons why I don't like Canada. It has nothing to do with this. Okay. Biker Aussie, you know what? Why don't you start by showing some love to your emperor at paypal.me/thebergs1973. Blue Topaz, why don't you start by showing some love towards your emperor at paypal.me/thebergs1973. No, I didn't say I didn't like you. I'm not saying I don't like you. I'm just saying I have my reasons why I don't like Canada. Okay. And a lot of it is based on the Seattle Mariners. You see, every year, folks, when my team, the Seattle Mariners, when my team, the Seattle Mariners, when my team, the Seattle Mariners, plays the Toronto Blue Jays, and actually, I blame it more on the Seattle Mariners and their ownership and their sales team and all that. But they offer these huge discount deals to the Canadians. And they come down in droves from British Columbia and Alberta and Manitoba, Saskatchewan, blah, 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 blah. They come down from all the western provinces. Busloads down to Seattle when the Toronto Blue Jays are playing the Seattle Mariners. And they have these deals where they can stay in a hotel. It's a package deal. The bus ride, the hotel, the fucking the tickets to the games. So basically what happens is this. The Toronto Blue Jays will come down once a year. And even though Toronto is in eastern Canada, obviously in Ontario, these western provinces still whatever, they still root for the Toronto Blue Jays, which I don't understand. I don't understand why. I mean, if I lived in British Columbia up here, I would be a Seattle Mariners fan. I wouldn't be a Toronto Blue Jays fan. Seattle is only 2 or 3 hours away from Vancouver. Okay? Drive. Why would you be a Toronto Blue Jay fan? I don't get it. So the bottom line is this. Over the last 10 years, the Seattle Mariners ownership or whatever, I don't know what they do. The ticket people, I don't know what's going on. But they offer these big groups, these deals, and basically the Canadians take over Safeco Field where the Mariners play. It's now called T-Mobile Park. So, okay, so you have Toronto, you have Toronto Blue Jays come in for a 3 or 4 game set. And normally there would probably only be 25 or 30,000 people watching the game. Because all the Canadians come down, it's a sold-out stadium, like 48,000 people. And basically, they take over all of Safeco Field, which is now T-Mobile Park. I mean, I call it Safeco Field because it was Safeco Field from 1999 to 2018. Okay, it's only been T-Mobile Park for 1 year. The bottom line is this: I grew very, 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 very. I'm not reading anything. I'm just looking down at my phone. I'm not reading anything. I'm looking down. Okay? You have a problem with that? Okay? Fuck Canada. Okay? Bottom line is this. You guys come down and you guys take over my team. And you guys know I'm a diehard Seattle Mariner fan. And you guys take over the whole fucking stadium. The whole ball field. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I hate it. I don't go to the games, but if I was there, let's just say, I'm not even going to say what would happen. I hate it. I hate watching when the fucking Blue Jays come down and they turn the Seattle Mariners home games into an away game. You don't understand it, Jinx. You don't understand it. You don't understand. You don't understand anything, Jinx. You don't understand. You don't understand baseball. You just don't get it. You don't get it. You don't understand. Don't worry about my haircut. Worry about your haircut. You don't fucking cam up. I've never seen you cam up. Okay? You're getting a fucking timeout. Okay? You're getting a timeout. Don't worry about my fucking haircut. Worry about your own haircut. Okay? I've never seen you cam up once. And you know what? Ward, you are the only Canadian who knows what I'm talking about. Ward, let me tell you, Ward is really the only Canadian that I like on the Boyd. Because Ward knows what I'm talking about. Ward will agree with me that these all the Canadians come down and they take over Safeco Field. And Ward at least will admit to that. Ward at least will admit to that. Ward is the only one who will fucking admit to that. All you other Canadians will not admit to that. But that is the fucking truth. Okay? And that's the bottom line. And that is partially one of the reasons why I hate Canada. Okay? Call it trivial, call it whatever you want. And then I have other reasons also. But that is probably, I would say, 85 to 90%. Also, I don't really like Canada because you guys, it's like we all go off to war. We're fighting in the Middle East. How many of those troops are from Canada? You guys live off of our backs, off of our sweat, off of our soldiers going and dying. You barely have any, okay? We could take over Canada. See, that's what I don't understand. We could take over Canada if we wanted to, like in a war. We could just go up to Canada, the fucking United States, and take over Canada in like a week. And Canada would be the United States. All of Canada would be the United States. Bottom line. Okay? You have no military compared to us. We would just take it over. So the bottom line is this. Kiwi Steve, you're out of here, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how I look. Worry about how you look. Worry about that you don't fucking cam up. You don't do shit. And Ward knows what I'm talking about. Ward is the only objective Canadian who I've ever met on here. That's why Ward will always hold a wrench. Ward is the only objective Canadian who I've ever met on here. And the bottom line is this. We could take over Canada in a fucking week. Okay? And that's just the bottom line. Okay? We could go and take over Australia in a week. Take over New Zealand. We could take over, most of the world. Okay? Because the United States is the greatest country in the world. And that is the bottom line, Biker Aussie. And you're fucking in another timeout, you fucking scumbag. Australia is not a country. Okay? Oh, yeah, it's a continent. I know, Lori Green. Fuck you, Lori Green. Go back to your fucking coloring books. Okay? Go back to your stupid coloring books, okay? Who cares about you? You've never cammed up, Lori. You've never cammed up. I've seen what you look like. You're a little troll. Okay, you're a little troll. Okay, the bottom line is this. The BERGS cams up. Who cares what I look like? Oh, I need a haircut. So what? So what? So do you. All you people need a haircut. You need more than a haircut. Look at this hair. Look at that hair, huh? Huh, girls? Look at that shit. Look at that, huh? Best looking man in the history of YouTube right here. The bottom line is this. The United States, we could take over Canada in like a week. Boom! If we wanted to. If we were like a dictator. Boom! Boom! Bam! Just like that. I mean, yeah. Actually, Mexico would probably be harder. They got some, those Mexicans can fight. Mexico would be harder to take over. The Canadians can fight, when they're playing hockey, right? Come on. Boom, 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 bam, bam. They can fight on skates. But we could take over, Canada. Come on. Canada is like a joke to us. I mean, really. We really, America really looks at Canada as a joke. You guys are a joke. No offense. No. You're not getting a wrench. I don't wrench up any Canadians except for Ward. So the bottom line is this. That's really the bottom line. I mean, the bottom line is I don't like Canada because they come down and they take over my stadium in my fucking city, and they are obnoxious fucking drunks. You think I'm a drunk? I'm not even drunk right now. Your fucking country, Jinx, you don't fucking get it. I think you live in Eastern Canada. People out here in the Western Canada, they're fucking drunks. They're obnoxious drunks. They come down to my city, they take over my stadium, and they turn a Seattle Mariners home game into a fucking away game. Okay? And that's the bottom line. Okay? Bottom line, they turn my fucking home games into away games because they all come down like a bunch of rats. Like a bunch of rats. Like a bunch of ratas. Like a bunch of cucarachas. They come down here like a bunch of fucking rats and a bunch of fucking cockroaches. They come down here in droves by the thousands, by the tens of thousands. They take over the city. Oh yeah. They're spending a lot of money. Great. That's not going into my pocket. I don't fucking give a shit. Go back to Canada. We don't want you here. You're fucking turning my fucking stadium, you're turning my home games into away games. We don't want you here. Go back. We don't want you here. Just go back. We don't want you here. You're from Canada. We could take over Canada in a fucking week. Okay? Believe me. That's another reason why I don't like Canada. We're all, we're involved in all these wars, the Middle East. How many Canadian troops are out there? A couple hundred, barely any, maybe 1,000. Who knows? Nothing. Compared to us, it's nothing. And you say, oh, we don't have a very big population. Yes, you do. You have a lot of people there. So the bottom line is this. I don't like Canada for a fucking plethora of reasons. I don't like fucking Australia because they're a bunch of scumbags. The only two great people who are from Australia, in my opinion, are basically Steve Irwin, who's dead, and Crocodile Dundee. Okay? What's his name? Who was Crocodile Dundee?
Crocodile Dundee is a 1986 movie directed by Peter Feynman, starring David Gulpilil, Paul Hogan, and Linda Kozlowski.
Paul Hogan. What a great actor. And he's probably not even from Australia. Where is Paul Hogan from?
Paul Hogan was born in Lightning Ridge,
There
Australia.
we go. Okay, he's actually from Australia. Okay, so we got Paul Hogan. The two greatest Australians, in my opinion, are Paul Hogan, born in 1939. He's 80 years old. Wait, he's 80 years old? Wait. How old is Paul Hogan?
He is 80 years old.
Paul Hogan from Crocodile Dundee is 80 years old. Holy shit. Paul Hogan and Steve Irwin are the two greatest Australians of all time. And that's just the bottom line. Everyone else has emigrated there. Okay? Everyone else, folks. Angus Young, all the rockers, they all fucking are from the UK. Australia is nothing but a little outpost of England. England's little bitch. England's redheaded stepchild. Woo! What? I don't care about Canada. I hate Canada. I really do. I really do. Let's just take it over. Come on, America. Let's just take it over, please. And Australia, oh my God. I mean, oh God. And New Zealand, oh my God. New Zealand, are you kidding me? I don't hate Canada. You guys can just stay up there, do your own thing. Just do not come down here and fill my stadium. Now they'll say, "Oh, we're bringing our money, we're buying beers, we're doing this." Well, you know what? I'm not seeing in that. I'm not seeing any money there. Oh God, Mouty. Oh God, that guy. Mouty. Are you fucking kidding me? Mouty's coming in here. Oh my God, Mouty. How am I racist? What are you talking about? When did I ever utter anything that was racist? What are you talking about? You guys are crazy. Anyway, folks, that was the show for this evening. So basically what I'm trying to say is America is great. America is great. Canada is not so great. But at least Canada has its own flag. Australia and New Zealand are the little redheaded stepchild of the UK. And you can take that to the bank. Bastardized nations, you're not an autonomous nation like the United States. There's no place like this place, brother. And there's no individual like the Bergs. Look at that wingspan. Look at that wingspan. All right, I got to go. I'm done with all you fucking foreigners. Good night.